How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground YouTube. And today is one of those days. You may not know what it means to have one of those days, or you might know all too well what it means to have one of those days. If you know, you know. But I found myself having one of those days. Overall, the day wasn't too bad, but it definitely was a day, and I'm kind of glad that it's over. Um, you're not. It's not the day. The day that's bad isn't the day that I'm talking about. Like, it's not the day that this video was uploaded. It's on actually, to let you know, it's February 4th, and it was just a mediocre day. A lot of like, just kind of wishing I just kind of wanted to hurry up and get home and honestly just sit behind my computer and record some videos. I think I'm definitely gonna like being able to just sit here and talk. It just gives me a chance to just kind of even hear what it is that I say, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the times I feel like I am just kind of rambling, if that makes sense, but necessarily not saying something that isn't entirely pointless, if that makes sense. It's a very weird symbiotic relationship between making cohesive sentences and just spewing out a bunch of bullshit. It really is. But nonetheless, yeah, I kind of couldn't wait to kind of come home and sit in front of my computer desk, like I said, with my mic and just talk. It's kind of comforting. It's comforting knowing kind of that not a lot of people are watching it right now, so I can kind of be myself a little bit. But what's interesting is that like eventually there's gonna be someone watching it. Even right now, maybe while it doesn't have that many views, there's gonna be people that eventually watch it sometime in the future. And I don't know. It's like I'm gonna be a completely different person then versus who I am right now. Well, definitely for the better, but it's like it's crazy to think that this part, like, I'll kind of keep somewhat documented. That way, I can kind of go back and see also, and kind of give myself a good feeling to know that I've came a long way, and that there's people out there that are feeling like me as I am right now. I know there's people out there, obviously. I'm not the only person to have to go through the circumstances of which, but it's interesting to know that this is something that's never going to go away. You know? So, you know, if you're out there in the world, whether it's 5 years in the future, 2 weeks from now, or even the day of, shit gets better, okay? Life gets better for certain things. And it doesn't just happen out of nowhere. It does take work that you have to put in and kind of earn it, but if you do it, you end up in a very, very good place. And all it takes is a little bit of consistency, which is kind of hard. Don't get me wrong, it is hard to be consistent on something, especially like if that's something that you never really did when you were a kid. It was consistency on things you didn't like or things you did like but then got, you know, tired of it. Like it just grew monotonous. So like that's the thing too. It's just staying consistent on certain things. Or on everything really, on the things that matter, because realistically it's about what makes you happy. So you have to be consistent on the things that make you happy, you know? I feel like there are times where I guess I could say not scared, but like I don't want to give myself the accolade or the acknowledge of achievement, or even like the even take care of myself. Sometimes it makes sense, like to go out and do super nice things for just myself. I don't know. I have a really like before when I was younger, I didn't really have a hard time being by myself or like doing certain things for myself. I guess that makes sense because I used to like video games, but like I don't know. There's certain things I just don't find myself capable of doing. I'm learning slowly as I go on, which is important, and I think it starts with consistency on the things that I like, and that is a very solid piece of advice that goes for anything. Is that you have to stay consistent on the things that you like and the things that make you happy, because however else are you going to get your happiness if you're not staying consistent on the things that make you happy? So, yeah, and one thing that definitely makes me happy is just making content. Realistically, even before, I remember I was like, oh, no one's gonna watch it, and there's people out there that sit in front of I am still one of those people, and I will be doing that too soon. Just sitting in my car, just making shit, and this is kind of like the video game version of me, just kind of spewing my thoughts out there into the echo chamber of YouTube. Maybe someone's gonna catch on and watch it. I have no clue. I don't think I'm not realistically, I'm not gonna know until I see the results. Nonetheless, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Thank you for watching. Yeah, if I don't see you again sometime this week or whatever this video is uploaded, I'll see you whenever the next one is, because I don't even know what day this is going to be uploaded. Just know that I'm just super certain in myself of doing this, that I'm going to have a video out. So I'll see you whatever it is. And someone told me today, I don't know, interesting, sometimes this is why it's good to like accept the message from people. Sometimes you got to put your biases aside or any weird energies, but like sometimes the toughest days are tough, so the greatest days are great, so keep that in mind. I'll see you in the next video. If you leave a like, leave a like. Dislike it, drop a dislike. You want to comment? Leave a comment. I read them all the time. That was disgusting what I just did. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. I'm not even gonna cut it out. I'm just gonna leave it there. There. You heard me fucking clear my nose in, okay? Alright. Leave a comment. You can comment about that. Alright, peace out.